Is it on? Hello. Hey, everybody. And welcome to the chat. Just wanted to hop in and say thank you so much for getting us to 80,000 subs. You guys are the best. And wanted to pop in and say thank you. Queen Boomer's not here, obviously. But I just got done doing a movie reaction to In Bruges. That will be on the Patreon on Saturday. And my mind's a little blown from that movie because that was a wild movie. But yeah, I saw when I finished the movie that we hit 80,000 subs. I wasn't expecting that today. So thank you so much. And especially thank you for all the kind words that everybody has said the last couple weeks. Queen Boomer's doing good. And Baby Boomer is doing very well under the circumstances. So hopefully we can bring her home soon. Because once we bring her home, I can get back to doing a lot more reactions. So, wow. It's amazing. Hello TikTok. Hello Lee. Hello Karina. Whew. Catherine, hello. Waves hello to the doggo. She's doing good. Oh man. So, just wanted to thank you guys for being one of the best communities on YouTube and actually taking time out of your days to watch a ridiculous Muppet like myself. So, I know it's kind of late over there in the UK. I think it's about 11. But, yeah, just wanted to pop in and say hello. I actually wasn't planning on doing an 80,000 subscriber stream because I didn't think I would be home for it because I haven't been sleeping at the house. Mostly I spend the nights either at the hospital or at someone else's house because they live right next to it. So Spaced, yes, I'll get around to Space eventually. I'm not starting any new shows at the moment. I'm changing you to become British. Some people want to adopt me. Others say, get King Boomer the hell away from us. So. Friday night dinner. I actually have one scheduled for tomorrow, but it took a lot of... It's the audio is going to be... sorry to say, but the audio is going to be similar to the last Benidorm reaction, because the audio for Benidorm and Friday night dinner has been getting flagged lately and then getting blocked in the process. So it took a lot of fidgeting with the audio to get it cleared. But I do have a Friday night dinner scheduled for tomorrow on the channel. What part of Florida are you based? I can't tell you that. Nobody wants to adopt a Muppet. I don't blame you. But yes, you guys... I'm still shocked that this channel has as many subscribers as it does. It's very surreal and it's amazing. 80,000. 80,000. You could fill up Wembley with that number of people. Has YouTube changed how you process Friday? I mean, I don't know. It's really up to, like, you know, when you're reacting to other content, it's up to them whether they want to, you know, put flags on audio or the video. So, whatever sometimes you'll be watching a show and then all of a sudden, like, while you're already deep into the show, they'll start flagging stuff after you've already done, like, a couple seasons. It's just how it is. I've been curious, is that you in the baseball canvas picture on the wall behind you? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's me when I was 15, so it was almost to the day 20 years ago. Please keep YouTube going. Oh, the YouTube's not going anywhere. It's just some reactions are hard to get up. Which is why I started the Patreon, because it's easy to get stuff up on the Patreon. Tunix TK. Oh, glad you mentioned that, beer guy. I have 3 separate boxes of British snacks now. I'm just waiting for a good time for Queen Boomer to be involved in it. We might do it at... we might do the first one in the next few days. I'm not sure when it will drop on the YouTube channel. Here, I see a super chat, so I forgot to change the audio on here. So let me get this out so I can hear it. There we go. Oh, that's a little too loud.
Happy 80k, bro. Been with you plus Queen Boomer since +/50k subs. Keep going and best of wishes to Queen Boomer and Princess Boomer.
Thank you so much, Emperor Benguin. Benguin? I like that name. Thank you so much for the super chat and the kind words. Really appreciate that. I saw a comment from somebody who said that they been with me since 1,000 subs. Well, that's a long time. But yeah, it's crazy. 80,000. You could fill up Wembley Stadium, man. Unbelievable. We almost have around 1,400 on the Patreon as well, which is a lot. So you guys have been the best. I swear. Sending congrats from Wales. I fucking love Wales. I fucking the Welsh people that come in the chat are the most laid back, wholesome people who take jokes better than anybody I've ever seen. Is it a beer guy? Is it true Florida pizza is awful? I wouldn't say that. There's actually a lot of people from New Yorkers who moved to Florida, believe it or not. So if you eat pizza at a place in Florida where the guy running it is from New York, you're okay. Your girlfriend works at Wembley, Cutthroat? That's pretty cool. The Scots generally deep fry Tunix tea cakes. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna mention. I do have those Tunix tea cakes. I actually got them separately. So maybe I'll, in the first video that I record, since you guys are seeing this, I'll slide the Tunix tea cakes in there, because I'm very curious as to how they are. I've heard they're brilliant and amazing, so I'm dying to get my taste buds on some of those. The Welsh hate us English folk. I don't think that. I think the Welsh love you guys. You guys fire insults at them and they fire right back. I always see those little family arguments break out in the chat. Can you do a British accent? No. No, I can't.
Did you get my link for the Al Murray Tour 2024? And I'm from Wales. Smiley face, black flag.
Thank you very much, Lilth. I'm not sure if I got your link to the Al Murray Tour, unfortunately, but I'll look it up on my own, because in 2024, I'm hoping, I never want to make guarantees, but it's like 2024 is when I want to visit the UK. So if he's doing a show somewhere in the UK and I'm there, I definitely want to go and see it. So I'll definitely check that out. And thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Thank you so much. You're really depressed? Cutthroat, please don't be. Depression is not fun. It is, I dealt with my load of depression in my 20s. I was depressed for a long time, believe it or not. But all I can tell you is my 30s have been great. I like my 30s 100 times better than I like my 20s. Oh, holy shit!
Baby boomer.
Emperor Penguin, stop it! Wow, I bow to you. Too kind, very, very kind. Thank you so much. Wow. Please try to do a the only thing I know how to say in Cockney, and even it's gonna be shit, but I had somebody write down like how you say bottle of water, and it was like bottle of water. But that's, you know, I can't do it. But they even like wrote it out like bottle of water. Sounds like I'm a baby. We all get that when we are younger. Yeah, but I was like really depressed in my 20s, man. It was not fun. But, you know, eventually that, you know, at least my way of dealing with it was like stop feeling sorry for yourself and just get out there and get on with your life. And if you work hard and you know, treat people how you would like to be treated, then everything's gonna be all right. And everything got much better. Craig, how you doing? Good to see you, Craig. '20s are much harder than your 30s in my experience. It's just that, like, I don't know, I feel like in at least in my experience, 20s is like, it's much harder to deal with, like, deal with your emotions when you're in your 20s. 30s, you're like, 30s, your brain is like battle hardened to stuff, so you deal with things a lot better. Bit late on, but how is the Queen and Princess doing? They're doing good. They're doing good. Queen Boomer's doing great. Baby Boomer's doing great for a preemie, but we should be getting her home in the next like week or two, I would say. I hope. I'm hoping. Holy shit! What's up with all the super chats? My God. Okay, so Miss Dog Lover, I'm actually... Can I do it from here? I might have to open another window. But you asked about this last live stream.
Hey King Boomer, how are you?
What's up?
Queen Boomer and Princess Boomer doing? Queen Boomer is strong, but you are too. Lots of love from London.
Thank you so much.
Heart.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Miss Dog Lover.
Will you be reviewing Mrs. Brown's Boys? Please bring more Irish to the channel.
That's a good question. I'll address that once the next super chat comes in. Thank you very much, Darren.
Further help with...
Oh my God, Emperor Penguin. Stop it. Stop it. You're too nice. Man. Okay, so Miss Dog Lover, I just added you as a moderator because you were asking about it last time. So you now have moderation powers. Darren, your super chat, will you be reviewing Mrs. Brown's Boys? Probably not anytime soon. However, new shows, it's probably going to take a while to get around to it because I'm doing so many shows right now that it's hard to add new ones. But I am very curious about the show, and this might, some people are going to be like, why are you going to react to this? But the one that I found interesting because it's got mostly like a lot in a largely female cast is Dairy Girls. And I read a thing on it, and it takes place in Northern Ireland. So it's not Ireland proper, but that interested me because I feel like Northern Ireland gets neglected a lot on this channel. Being a part of the UK, it's and it's not intentional, but it's kind of thought of as an afterthought. But it seems to be like the real hot show up there, so I thought I might give that one a shot. And it looks interesting. It's different. That's the thing with new shit. If it's like completely different from most of the shows that I'm reacting to, then it piques my interest. So I might do Dairy Girls, maybe not in the next few weeks, but like maybe in a month or so. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's Ireland proper to many. Well, yeah. I mean, it's the whole island. Yeah. How much do you like Plebs? I like Plebs a lot. Yeah, it probably wasn't the best thing to say. I was trying to think of like a way. So like, yeah, Northern Ireland is politically separated from the rest of it. Is really what I was trying to say. But being a part of the UK, I feel like Northern Ireland is kind of it kind of gets left behind in thought. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah, not Ireland proper. I probably shouldn't have said that. I fucked up saying that. Sorry. Eclectic Beard, how you doing, man? I actually sent you a message on Discord, but I don't think you've been on it in a while. Which I hardly ever go on Discord anymore anyway. So, but I sent you a message in regards to one of your posts. But I hope you're doing well, man. I hope your family's doing well too. It's good to see you. Liam Neeson made a cameo in Dairy Girls. Really? And Dougal from Father Ted. Love the football chants. Yeah, it was good to do another one. Some of those videos that I've already seen are so good that I kind of expected more in that last one, but it was still alright. That's right. Alan, Eclectic Beard, he has the best laugh ever. Some people say I have the best laugh, and I immediately point to Eclectic Beard and go, this is the guy you need to watch, because he has the best laugh. Best beard and the best laugh. I can't compete with the guy. I can't compete with him. Good to see you too, homie. How's the kiddo and the queen? They're doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you. They're both doing well. Hopefully we'll get Baby Boomer out of the NICU in the next week or so. King Boomer should watch Still Game, right? Yeah, that's... I wasn't a fan of Still Game, unfortunately. Sorry, Scotland. But... I've actually... I think in the last stream I said it too. I was like, if you like reactions to Still Game, head on over to Eclectic Beard's channel because he really likes it. You know, not everybody's going to like the same thing. But, yeah, anytime I see someone be like, you need to watch Still Game, I saw the first few episodes, it didn't really hit with me. So I always go, Eclectic Beard's watching it right now, so head on over to his channel and check it out. Soul and Fire, thank you so much. That's awesome. You guys are so kind. I sub because his laugh. I subbed to Eclectic Beard because of his beard. I was like, man, that is beautiful. Eclectic Beard, that's like Gimme, 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 and Phoenix Knights, hard pass for me. See, yeah, everybody, you know, not everybody likes the same thing. Alan Partridge. I've actually got the first season of Alan Partridge. I have not started it yet. I'm wary about starting new shows right now because I'm reacting to so many, and it's crowding up a lot of the time.
This is for a shout out from Cornwall, UK. Also, I really enjoy both Queen Boomer's and yours reaction videos, specifically Friday Night Dinner. Let Queen Boomer know that she is valued on video.
Thank you so much, Ember Bangwin. You are way too kind with these super chats, man. You are the MVP tonight. Yes, Queen Boomer is highly valued on the channel. I'd say she's more valued on the channel than me. And you know, the thing is, I would love to do every reaction with her. But sometimes she's busy, and then other times she's busier. I don't know. But
have we done Alan Partridge Mid-Morning Matters?
I know Alan Partridge. I do not know Mid-Morning Matters. But thank you, Miss Dog Lover. But yeah, I wish I could do every reaction with Queen Boomer because, one, I'm happier because she's... I love having her around at all times. And, yeah, I think she just adds so much to the reactions. She's excellent. What didn't you like about Still Game? I just didn't find it that funny, honestly. It just didn't hit with me. Sorry to say. It's like I've said this before too. When it comes to stand-up comedians, I've gotten a lot of requests for what's his name, Mickey Flanagan, and Mickey Flanagan didn't hit with me. I tried to do like 5 reactions, and I think I only posted 1 or 2. But the other 3 or 4 I didn't post because I wasn't laughing. I didn't find it that funny. And, you know, I've done that before where I've posted a reaction where I said, like, I didn't really find it that funny. And then, oh boy, all the fans of whoever I'm reacting to come out and really want to give me a piece of their mind. So I don't post anything like that anymore. Daniel, how you doing? Good to see you, Daniel. I love watching you two bond and laugh over shows. It's nice to see. Yeah, we have a great time doing the reactions. And with the last thing I'm going to say about Still Game, I wanted to really like it. I really did, because I was like, I really wanted to, because I know that it's the biggest show in Scotland of all time, so I really wanted to enjoy it. It just didn't hit with me.
Are you watching the Ryder Cup? From a Welsh man who embraces sheep, PG version of the football chant is not sure on Super Chat rules on that word.
Am I watching the Ryder Cup? No, I am not. But thank you, Liam, for the Super Chat. I love the second part of that. And yeah, if you said the word, I don't know if Brian, our UK robot, would have read it out anyway. I think he's not allowed to read censored words. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can try it. I don't know.
Yeah, Derry Girls is a must, but I'm guessing it'll be like Only Fools at Patreon only. Don't see many YouTube reviews. Still Game is the best ever. Yeah, there's some shows that I'm doing on Patreon that I've tried to upload on YouTube, and it's just not having it. Only Fools and Horses, Faulty Towers. I gotta ask Daniel how him and Spence got that up on YouTube, because I haven't figured it out. And, yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of shows I'm doing on Patreon that just didn't pass the
pass the tests on YouTube, I guess. Need a new UK robot. You know, last stream he was really struggling. That's true. But actually, of the shows I'm doing right now, Only Fools and Horses is my favorite. But again, it's only on Patreon. I've tried to get them up on YouTube. It's YouTube's not having it. Dairy Girls, you'd have to edit and get it through you. Okay. Thank you, Collective Beard. It seems more and more it's harder to get reactions up on YouTube, but that's the name of the game. Can't do nothing about it. But I can't wait to do those new snack videos. I got 3 boxes of new snacks. I can't wait to do those. Do you do films? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually, when I have some time, I'm going to spend a week and just edit movie reactions. I've got about like 14 of them that I need to edit and put on YouTube. Actually, right before I started this stream, I was watching In Bruges. I just watched that for the first time. And my mind is still like blown over how that film went. That was wild. But the In Bruges movie reaction will be on Patreon on Saturday. That was crazy. Oh yeah, Craig posted a link to my Patreon. Thank you, Craig.
Good night, King Boomer. Keep doing what you're doing. I hope you keep doing what you're doing and offering a new perspective on what our media is like.
Thank you very much, Ember Bangwin. You have a good night as well. I bow to you, sir. With the crazy amount of super chats. You are way too kind. And, hey, I tell people, in my off camera, I tell people, like, you got to start watching these British comedies and stuff. And mostly they just brush me off, but I'm like, I stress it. I'm like, no, you don't understand how funny this shit is. You really got to check some of these shows out. So I'm promoting all the stuff from over there here in my private time. Trust me.
Cheers from Derry. Congrats, guys, on Baby Boomer.
Thank you so much, Gareth. Appreciate that, man. You guys are fantastic. Congrats, Brian. King Boomer. Queen Boomer. Okay, yes. Yes, she's doing great. Have you seen Inglourious Bastards? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite, probably top 10 favorite movies of all time, man. Favorite horror film. I'm not a big horror film fan. It's not my, it's like the one film genre I don't care much for. I like horror elements in films, but if it's just like a pure horror film, it usually doesn't hit with me because it's usually got some kind of ghost or ghoul or something, and it's just not believable to me. So, not a big horror film guy. Got to run, homie. Good seeing you. Need to get together for a chat or collab at some point. Have a lovely one. Good sir. Yes, definitely, Alan. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Much love to you and yours. Hope to see you again soon. Patreon is well worth it. The price of a pint for a month. Hey, somebody said something nice about the Patreon. Thank you, Animal House. And Miss Dog Lover, I see you got a blue name now. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, you were talking to me about adding moderators, so I figured there's no one better than you. Same Boomer, do you like fantasy shit? So I guess you're not a fan of You know, I'm not a big fantasy guy either. But since Game of Thrones, I try to give some fantasy a shot. I actually, the first time, the reason I got into Game of Thrones was because I lost a bet, believe it or not. I lost a bet, and because I lost a bet, they said you have to watch the first 3 episodes of Game of Thrones, and if you don't immediately click on episode 4, then it's not for you. So I watched the first 3 episodes, and I was so hooked, I immediately clicked on episode 4, because it's so different from like all the other fantasy stuff, so. But most fantasy stuff I'm not a fan of. I really like the first Lord of the Rings movie. The next two, not so much. I really thought The Fellowship was the best of the three, but Craig will endlessly debate me on that. Yes. I love you, Craig. I really like The Fellowship of the Ring, though. I thought that was, like, a perfect movie. But the next two, not... yeah. Forrest Gump, you've probably seen it. Oh, yeah. Have you seen Breaking Bad? Yes. Would love to see a Lord of the Rings reaction. But I've already seen it, though. You know, that's one thing about, you know, I don't like watching things I've already seen. The only times I've watched something that I've already seen is if it's been like a long time since I've seen it, and if Queen Boomer hasn't seen it. So there's a couple movies we did where I saw it before, but I had not seen it in a long time, and Queen Boomer had never seen it. So the second two were very battle heavy. I liked Two Towers better than I liked Return of the King. Return of the King was just so long, and the last hour is unnecessary. They could have ended it the last hour in 10 minutes. Have you seen Dead Man's Shoes? Yes, I really like that one. That reaction is up on the Patreon. But yeah, I really... That Dead Man's Shoes and Trainspotting were probably my... Since I started doing movie reactions on the channel, those are probably my two favorites. Oh my god, you sent it twice?
You deserve this. You've joined fatherhood with someone you love dearly.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Emperor Penguin. That's so kind of you. You didn't have to send it twice. My god.
Don't ban me, you deserve this. You've joined fatherhood with someone you love dearly.
I have. Thank you so much. Emperor Penguin with the MVP. Watch Gordon Ramsay arguments compilation, please. Ooh, I haven't done a Gordon Ramsay one in a long time. It's been over a year since I did a Gordon Ramsay compilation. Gordon Ramsay pisses some people off, man. I remember when I did, because I did that reaction a long time ago, probably before I had like 10,000 subs, and some people were like really offended that I even reacted to it, man. It's like you don't have to watch. It's... You're going to let somebody who doesn't know who you are ruin your day? Like, I don't know. I think Gordon Ramsay is hilarious. And he's very strict. I would actually prefer to work under somebody like Gordon Ramsay than somebody who's just going to be like, you're doing fine, you're doing fine. I'd rather have somebody yell at me and make sure I'm doing the right thing. Also, when somebody's yelling at you that hard, it's a big wake-up call, isn't it? Correct, yeah. In my opinion, it was too long. You know, we've already had this convo. Queen Boomer's doing good, Roger. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up and get out of here because I got to eat dinner and then I got to go because I haven't been sleeping at my house. I've been mostly in the hospital and... at a relative's house who lives near to the hospital. So I got to wrap this up. But thank you all so much for the super chats. 80,000 subs. You guys are awesome. Hopefully we can make it to 100,000 soon. I love doing the reactions for you guys. I'm sorry if some of the reactions I have trouble getting them up, but I do what I can. And I'm trying to do as much as I can every day under the circumstances. So hopefully in the next month or two when we get the baby home and figure out how to work around that, we can start pumping out a lot more stuff for you guys. But thank you guys so much. This isn't an 80,000 subscription victory for me. It's a victory for you guys for being so awesome. So much love to you and yours. Tell somebody you love them tonight, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, Boomerites. Your king loves you and hopes to see you again soon. Thank you for the super chats, and good night. Love you guys.